I wish someone told me this before I got Microlocks, because Microlocks are not for everyone. I know this sounds harsh or unreal because we are used to seeing the beautiful side of Microlocks online, and that is exactly what I saw before my Microlocks installation. And the lady that inspired me to have my Microlocks was Tunisia Ali. Her Microlocks are long, healthy, beautiful, and full. According to my experience, there is that truth that is not talked about enough. And that is what we are talking about today. Welcome to my channel. My name is Ngugi, and here we talk everything Microlocks, everything scalp health, regrowing our hair after hair loss, your hair type and density. If you are that person or that group of people who have very less hair, okay, no volume, your hair is already fragile, Microlocks can be very tricky for you, because putting on Microlocks on a fragile, less density hair can even reveal the scarcity even more. So it is wise to work on strengthening your hair, increasing the hair density, and working on on healing your scalp so that you can have strong hair and so that you can stand the weight of the Microlocks. Because we can't deny that Microlocks have some weight, and so when they start, they start forming, they get a little bit weighty, and if your hair is fragile, that will cause hair loss. If your scalp is sensitive and you've experienced hair loss before, you must be very, very careful when having Microlocks, because tension, even a little tension, will eventually lead to hair damage, and that is not what we want for our Microlocks. So work on healing your scalp first, work on strengthening your roots, work on examining the right products for your hair and scalp so that the sensitivity is solved first before installing the Microlocks. Maintenance is not cheap and it's not simple. Okay, many people talk of Microlocks being low manipulation hair and they are easy to manage. Okay, but that does not mean that you put less care on that hair. You must be very careful on consistency, products. You have to be consistency on routines, okay? You have to be careful on routines. You have to keep your hairs clean. The retightening is a lot of work, and if you're not doing it yourself, you have to pay cash to do the retightening and any other service that you want to be done on your Microlocks. So Microlocks are not cheap. They are easy to manage, yes, because the heavy work of going to a salon, wasting your time there, okay, you can do your retightening at home while doing other jobs, okay, while having company with your children and all that. So it doesn't mean that it is cheap, or it requires less of your commitment, okay. Yeah, Microlocks are commitment. Everything you do to it requires commitment and love. Styling can damage your hair. We always want our hair to be very neat. We want neat hairline. We want, neat styles. Okay. And all that will cause tension. And what tension will do, it will cause hair loss and hair thinning, because little tension and over pulling your scalp will cause tension, will cause inflammation and all that. And over time, that is a real damage on your hair and on your scalp. All these I'm speaking from experience because my journey has been beautiful but challenging in some ways. And so everything I speak here is from experience. I have experienced hair thinning, scalp sensitivity, unevenness of my locks. That is what I'm dealing with right now. And I have learned all that from experience. I even experienced, self-doubt if I have to keep these microlocks or not, what I'm supposed to do with my uneven locks. So these everything I'm talking here is from experience. So when I say microlocks are not for everyone, that is exactly what I mean. I don't mean microlocks are bad. What I mean is they require a lot of awareness. You have to do your own research. You have to learn fast. Don't be like me. I did not do enough research before installation, and so I went through a lot of problems and hiccups with my hair. And so do enough research, be very much aware of the taking care of your hair, what to do and what not to do before installation. Share with us if you experienced anything different. Share with us if you knew this before installation, and if you haven't installed your hair or you have not gone through these problems, you are very lucky because you'll not go through them because you've already learned. And now this video is helping you not to do the mistakes and all that. Remember, this is not to scare you, but to prepare you so that you don't go through what I went through. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. Stick around because we have more to share, and talk to me in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I love you so much. See you in my next video. Bye bye.